shopping center here is a great location. We will have not just blockbuster movies, we will have independent movies, award-winning Oscar films, foreign movies, alternative content, concert, operas, ballets, sports. So that's the idea, to bring this culture to this community, to the big screen.
Hi, I'm Dominique Morales and I am the founder of Marketing Clique. Here's my story.
My name is Joe Martin. I'm the CEO and founder of Boxycharm, and this is my story.
I was born here in beautiful Miami, Florida. My dad is Cuban, my mom is Panamanian, Colombian. I feel very, very close to my Latin and Hispanic roots. And I think that is also why it's been very important for me to give back to my community. I'm the oldest of four, so I've always kind of had to set the example. And that has transpired in not only my personal life with my family and my brothers and my sisters, but also in my professional life of having to set the example and help and lead others.
I've been living here for about 17 years, came from Israel. I lived in Israel right after 9/11. Right, a little bit after 9/11 I came over, went to business school at the FIU, did my degree, my bachelor degree, and I was trying to find a way to actually survive financially. I was an international student trying to make some money, and I opened my first business called Merchandise Liquidators. Merchandise with a Z. The reason I wrote merchandise with a Z is because I had a typo, and I ended up building that business to whatever it turned out to be. It was a multi-million-dollar business, and you can just rebrand it and change it. I didn't really care about that, and I just left it this way. Throughout the process of building the business, I never really thought it's going to scale to that size. I ended up learning that makeup is an underserved industry, and I moved with that into mostly makeup. I learned about the subscription box in 2012, and that's how I ended up opening Boxycharm.
I come from a background of over 10 years of sales and marketing, of helping local small and medium-sized businesses get recognition to get new clients and new customers. After working for several agencies and large companies and small companies, I realized that none of these businesses invested in me while I was investing in them, and I was investing in the clients that I had. And I started to feel this void that no matter all of the achievements I was doing, I graduated with my master's degree, I grew from a manager to a director, I had a team of my own. I realized that nobody was taking the time to develop me personally and professionally. And it really inspired me to do something different, to get away from the norm. That's when I started Marketing Clique.
The biggest obstacle to grow a business is growing a flat organization into a more structured organization. Because when you start in as a startup, Boxycharm has started growing very rapidly, and it's very easy to do it when you have an experience with a business that have 10, 20, 30 people. It's still flat, you still manage all the critical decisions. But once you cannot manage any more of so many decisions, you kind of wear out, you can't take so many activations at once and manage people who do it. You need to have managers and managers managing the managers and so on. You have to build more of a pyramid. That's the first time doing that is more of a challenge. hiring the right people, right managers, placing people in the right positions that would make them fulfill and so on. That was the first challenge. And it cost us at first because you take quality people, but you place them in an organization where you're not placing them in the right positions because they still don't even exist. But eventually you overcome that, and I would say if there was one thing that I guess molded me, and I can definitely say that Joe 2018 is not the Joe 2014, is the fact that the experience of growing a structured organization was something that it's priceless. You can't take it theoretical. You have to actually go through that process. You cannot go to a large organization and think that you know it because you've been there, and you can just work for a flat, small organization. You have to go through a process with an organization that grew from 2 million a year to over 100 million a year, and then growing that would give you that evolution to say, now I know how it gets done, now I know all the loops and holes in the system and how to fix them.
Time is so valuable, and it's so important, at least now more than ever, that we maximize whatever it is that we're doing. We spend more than 8 hours a day at work sometimes. We spend more time with these people than we do with our own family. So for me, it's important to provide an environment that is fulfilling and helpful and passionate. In addition to that, we need to create a network. You know, I've been able to do this with my company right now, but if we can, as a community, as business leaders, in different areas of or places of your business or role, you know, whether you're a manager or an assistant or a receptionist or work for a restaurant, if we can come together as a community to help each other grow, to help each other mentor, provide feedback as a resource, then who knows where we can go. But we need to go together, and we need to count on each other to make that happen.
One thing I learned, and if I had to go and give it to anyone that's looking to build a business or grow in the corporate world or so on, is just do it. You know, don't go and start thinking about all the negative, right? I have never ever, neither in my first business or my second business or all the other in-between businesses that I tried and failed, which I had plenty, none of those I overly thought about everything. I just went and I did that. Because what happened is, every day counts, every year counts, the days are passing by, the weeks are passing by, the years are passing by, and if you go and you think about all the reasons why you shouldn't open a business, you'll never open a business. If you try to think that I saw where I'm going to be today all the way from the get-go, that is just not the case. Go and do it. Worst case scenario, you did not make it. However, you did learn from it. And if you didn't do it, you didn't learn from it and you didn't succeed. So just go and do it.
We're here to share our stories. I want to give a platform for all of us to share and celebrate the hardships and successes that led us where we are here today. One of the quotes that I personally live by is by Lewis Carroll, and it reads, one of the secrets of life is that all really worth the doing is what we do for others.